Radhe Radhe, Dandapa Pranam. Welcome to Srila Gurudev's room, Gopinath Bhavan, Shri Vrindavan Dham. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Patit Pavana Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Prem Purushottam Shachinandana Gaura Hari ki jai, Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki jai, Radha Gopinath Ju ki jai, Giriraj Maharaj ki jai, Harinam Sankirtana ki jai, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bo. I just need to check and see, make sure the camera is actually working. Is it working?
Yes.
It's streaming now?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I can check through another. All right. I didn't know where to sit because Gurudev's seat is here, Gurudev's bed is here, Param Gurudev is here. But the devotees will be sitting around here. I figured this place is okay. Just so I can see your comment, have this one pulled up. Okay. Once again, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Patit Pavana Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Prem Purushottam Shachinandana Gaura Hari ki jai, Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki jai, Radha Gopinath Ju ki jai, Giriraj Maharaj ki jai, Harinam Sankirtana ki jai, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bo. So today they are cleaning, a maha cleanup of the Gopinath Bhavan temple, dusting the walls and the ceilings and just major, massive cleanup with old dust and cobwebs and everything else being removed from very high up. So it is very dusty inside. We will not be able to remain in there during this program. I'm not even sure about Aarti. It's quite dusty there now. So we will do the program from here. I should have put it on widescreen mode. 1 second, I might be able to, so you can see everything. Let's see if we can adjust this. Camera mode. It looks like I captured more of the view. There we go. Now you can see Gurudev, Param Gurudev, you can see everyone and everything. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we will begin with Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan is the auspicious invocation calling for the grace, the mercy, the blessings, the sidelong glances of our beloved Srila Gurudev, our beloved Srila Prabhupada, our Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga, Patit Pavan, Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Prem Purushottam Shachinandan Gaura Hari, going all the way back to the original Guru, who is Krishna himself, and his Guru of Prem. Who is Krishna's Guru of Prem? Vrishabhananandani Srimati Radha Thakurani. As Krishna states, and you can find it in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Radhikar Prema Guru, Ami Shishya Nata, Sada Amanana Nritye, Nachaya Udbhata. Radhika is my Guru of Prem, and I am simply her dancing pupil. She makes me dance various novel dances according to her tune. So you can find Mangalacharan on page 1 of this beautiful bhajan treasure trove, Sri Gauriya Giti Gucha, starting with Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam. And I just told your part with the Radhikar Prema Guru Ami Shishyanata. And then
Yeah, it's so sure.
we have so many memories of Srila Gurudev from this room.
It's so full.
Isn't this where he grabbed my white streak here and he was playing? He was sitting there.
Yes, and also in there many in the darshan room.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he pulled you, and he used to sit right outside and get a massage.
Mm-hmm.
And he would look to see who was speaking and what was happening over.
I put it on wide angle mode so that the devotees can see Gurudev and everybody. I need one of
I
those.
forgot to take my thimble off.
Today I am wearing tape so I can play the Mridanga. And Sudevi's wearing a thimble because she's been making Thakurji clothing all day. So,
The only thing my sister asks for her birthday, make an outfit for my Thakurji.
see, for anyone that has Thakurji, that's the best gift to give them. If you're like, what should I get them? Actually, most people don't really need or want anything.
Yeah.
But Thakurji always needs new jewelry, new clothing, nice silks and other stuff.
They
And
are
so
always in need.
and any devotee that ever receives anything for their Thakurji feels like it's the best birthday present ever. So there you go. So Mangalacharan. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tang Sajivam Sadvetam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitangscha Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Shrimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayanitti Namine Shri Krishna Leela Katane Sudaksham Audarya Madhurya Gunaishcha Yuktam Varam Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanam Tang Shirashan Namami Tridandinam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Shri Krishna Padabjudataika Hriddi Chaitanya Leelamrita Sarasaram Narayanam Tang Satatam Prapadye Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Gaura Presthaya Bhutale Shri Shrimar Bhakti Pragyana Keshavayati Namine Atimartya Charitrayo Swashritanancha Paline Jiva Dukhe Sadartaya Shri Nama Premadayine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Dayitaya Kripabdhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Jvala Premadhya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanugavirodhapa Siddhanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaur Kishorayo Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralamhara Sambodhe Padambujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodayo Satchiranandanamine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Gaurabir Bhava Bhume Swang Nirdeshta Sajana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jaganathayate Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jayatang Surato Pangor Mama Mandam Matergati Matsarvasva Padambojo Radha Madanamo Hano Divyad Vrindaranya Kalpadrumada Shrimad Ratnagara Singhasanasto Shri Shri Radha Shri Lagovinda Devo Preshtadibhi Sevyamano Smarami Shrimandra Sarasarambhi Vanshivata Tatastitaha Karshanvenu Swarair Gopir Gopinatha Shriyestunaha Vrindaye Tulasi Devyai Priyayai Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavatyai Namo Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I'm considering that you might not want to be here because of the allergens that are in the air right now.
The dusty.
It'll affect you for a long time negatively, so you might need to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
And it's difficult for us, but
Okay. Just for the Guru Bhajan, then I'll...
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's better.
They tied it tight. Oops. Sorry.
There, it's really bad when they start doing the carpet.
Yeah.
When we're there.
One day they dusting all Gurudev's yeses. Full dust. Oh my God. They do listen.
It's not like everyone has received that kind of training.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
They do it with these.
Well, no, but I mean, if Gurudev were sitting right there,
Would they?
yes. So,
Gurudev is sitting right there.
well, that's the thing.
Yes, yes.
the point. For those who have faith that Gurudev is sitting there, they wouldn't do it. And for those who don't have that faith, they wouldn't consider that. So
Bring it to tonight's lecture.
it's coming up. So Gurudev Kripa Karke Mujhko Apana Lena. Page 360 in our Sri Gaudiya Giti Gucha. Do you want to lead it? Gurudev Kripa Karke Mujhko Apana Lena. मैं शरण परा तेरी चरणों में जगा देना चरणों में जगा देना कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना करुणा निधि नाम तेरा करुणा बरसावो तुम सोए हुए भाग्य को हे नाथ जगाओ तुम हे नाथ जगाओ तुम ओ मेरी नाव भांवर डोले उससे पार लगा देना कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना तुम सुख के सागर हो भक्ति के सहारे हो मेरे मन में समाये हो मुझे प्राणों से प्यारे हो मुझे प्राणों से प्यारे हो ओ नित्यमाला जपू तेरी मेरे दोष भुला देना अपना लेना गुरुदेव। मैं संतों का सेवक हूँ, गुरु चरणों का दास हूँ। मैं संतों नहीं नाथ भुलाना मुझे, इस जग में अकेला हूँ। इस जग में अकेला हूँ। तेरे द्वार का भिखारी हूँ, नहीं दिल से भुला देना। गुरुदेव कृपा करके मुझको अपना लेना। जय गुरुदेव, जय गुरुदेव, जय गुरुदेव, जय गुरुदेव, जय जय प्रभुपादो, जय प्रभुपादो, प्रभुपादो, जय प्रभुपादो, प्रभुपादो। गुरु परंपरा, गुरु परंपरा, परंपरा, गुरु परंपरा, गुरु परंपरा। श्रील गुरुदेव की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, रूपानुग गौरी गुरुवर्ग की जय, श्री गुरु परंपरा की जय। Yes.
He's awake.
He's awake. This charter was given to me by Srimati Uma Didi a long time back. This charter that I'm wearing.
Oh, wow.
Is he supposed to be sitting up there?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just like to listen to lullabies from bed.
When it's cold. When it's cold.
Now we will call for the mercy of Vaishnavas. Hari Hari Kabe Mora Habe Heno Din. Page 41. By Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. One time we were in San Francisco and Srila Gurudev was in a mood. They brought famous people to sing in front of him and he just barely took any interest. But there was a devotee in the audience who had deviated from his teachings, one of his disciples. And Gurudev wanted to make a point, so he didn't even acknowledge who just sang. He looked at me and said, Bimala Vaishnava. And I had never sung it before. And I'm like, that's one of those Hari Hari bhajans, right? So I was searching for it, and it's a heavy bhajan. And he just stared at that devotee the whole time. And they said he told me everything he wanted to tell me through that bhajan.
All right, devotees, that you are here.
Radhe Radhe Manjari Ashu Singh Fumanaka, that's Puleshwari, and who else is there? Champak, Devaki Priya, and Punya, Lakshmi Chaudhary, and who else? Narda, Mateus Diaz, Sudevi Devi Dasi, who was just here, and I saw Ambika earlier. Radhe Radhe. Hari Hari Kabe moro habe heno dino. Hari Hari Kabe moro habe heno dino. Bimala Vaishnave Rati upajive Vasana hoibe kino. Vimala Vaishnave Rati upajive Vasana hoibe kino. Hari Hari Kabe moro have heno dino. Kabe mora habe heno dino. Antare bahire samvyavahar amani manodo hobo. Antare bahire samvyavahar amani manodo hobo. Krishna Sankirtane Shri Krishna Smarane. Krishna Sankirtane Shri Krishna Smarane Satatama Jiyarobo. Kabe mora habe heno dino. Hari Hari Kabe mora. E dehero kriya abhyase koribo Jibono japono lagi. E dehero kriya abhyase koribo Jibono japono lagi. Shri Krishna bhajane anukulo jaha. Shri Krishna bhajane anukulo jaha. Tahe habo anuragi. Tahe habo bhajanero jaha. Pratikulataha dridho bhavete agibo. Bhajanero jaha pratikulataha dridho bhavete agibo. Bhajite bhajite Samayo yasile. Bhajite bhajite Samayo yasile. E deho chariyadibo. E deho bhakati vinoda e asha kori boshiya godrumavane. Bhakati vinoda e asha kori Shia Godrumavane Prabhu Kripalagi Vyakulayantare Prabhu Kripalagi Vyakulayantare Sadakade Sangopane Sadakade Hari Hari Kabe Mora Have Heno Dino Hari Hari Kabe Mora Have Heno Dino Jaya Vaishnava Thakur Jai Vaishnava Thakur Vaishnava Thakur Jai Vaishnava Thakur Jai Vaishnava Thakur Prabhu Kripa Koro More Doya Koro Prabhu Kripa Koro More Doya Koro Prabhu Kripa Koro All Vaishnava Thakurs ki Jai. What?
I said sorry
For what?
for my condition.
There's no, what condition? We're all trapped in this material world because of a condition. Krishna is not interested in any external expertise. He has his mother singing for him, his friends, his gopis, Srimati Radhika, his cows and his bumblebees, and even the best singer of this world. What do we have? And I'm not saying me, I'm saying the best singer of this world. We have nothing. But if anyone with devotion sings, even if they have a choked voice, gud, right? This is infinitely more sweet to Krishna that someone is weeping and crying and calling out his name with a heart that is melting and a choked voice than any external expertise. There are so many persons who are very expert with harmonium, expert with ragas and classical, and they know how to move the crowds. But it may be that they have a mood of aparad against Vaishnavas and a mood of aparad to Krishna himself. Maybe they have Mayavadi temperaments or anything like that. So what is the use of all of that? It is only the frog croaking in the night, calling the snake of death to come, no? So Krishna is not concerned for the externals. He's concerned for the internal. But the external will manifest accordingly. So if we're not expert in one way, we'll be expert in another way. But ultimately, we will be expert in all ways. We have to become expert in all ways. So what's the time? It's 5:04. So now we will call out for Gaur Nityananda Roop and Sanatan Gauranga Bolite Have Pulaka Sharir, page 86 in our Sri Gauriya Giti Gucha by Srila Narottama Das Thakur. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya शरीरा हरि हरि बोलिते न याने बाबे नीरा गौरांग बोलिते हवे पुलक शरीरा हरि हरि बोलिते न याने बाबे नीरा आर कबे निताय चांदे करुणा होइबे संसारो बासना मोर कबे तुच्छ हबे आर कबे निताय चांदे करुणा होइबे संसारो बासना मोर कबे तुच्छ विषय छाड़िया कबे शुद्ध हबे मन कबे हम हेराबो श्री वृंदावन विषय छाड़िया कबे श्री वृंदावन अरूप रघुनाथ पदे हईबे आकुति कबे हम बुझबो से जुगल पीरीति रूप रघुनाथ पदे हईबे आकुति कबे हम बुझबो से रूप रघुनाथ पदे राहु मोर आशा प्रार्थना करो ये सदा नरोत्तम दास रूप रघुनाथ पदे राहु मोर आशा प्रार्थना करो ये सदा नरोत्तम गौरांगो बोलिते हवे पुलक शरीर हरि हरि बोलिते न यने बाबे नीरा गौरांग बोलिते हवे हरि हरि बोलिते नायने बाबे निताय हे गौर हे निताय हे गौर हे निताय हे गौर हे निताय हे अजय रूप रघुनाथ रूप रघुनाथ रूप रघुनाथ जय रूप रघुनाथ पतित पावन श्री नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय प्रेम पुरुषोत्तम श्री शचिनंदन गौर हरि की जय श्री रूप रघुनाथ जी की जय. Before I forget, I have a present for the office. It's a staple remover. So you don't have to do it with your nails. It's the 4 o'clock kind. Okay. I was removing them with my nails. See, now I have... No, this is from Mridanga. Okay.
Yeah, there's no clock here. They took it. It was here before.
Yes, it should come back. Gurudev always liked his clock.
I know. But I don't know who takes it.
In the
I
last...
have 2 already.
In his last days, he wanted 2 things in front of him.
Yes.
He wanted a clock
Wow.
And he wanted a picture of his Gurudev. This one.
Yes, lovely.
So they had a bigger picture of his Gurudev sitting across from him so he could see.
Yeah.
And if he ever felt any discomfort, he would call out, Ha Gurudev, like that.
Wow.
But he wanted a clock. And for us, this should be an amazing lesson. Because if there's a clock there, then you're always aware what I'm doing with my time, what is going on at any moment.
Yes, yes.
And in fact, he told one devotee that they should place their clock on the altar. So that every time they go to check the time, they're always aware of Krishna.
Yeah.
So actually this devotee put a cloth around, like, that this clock is the manifestation of Krishna in my life to always remind me of Krishna. And then he also wanted to know one thing. When is Ekadashi? He always wanted to be aware of the holy days, especially Ekadashi. He wanted a picture of his Gurudev and he wanted a clock. So that stuck with us. It was quite an impression.
Yes. Okay, I will buy it.
Where is Gurudev's clock?
Yeah, again I will buy it.
For some
I
reason...
made it silent for him. He didn't like the tick, tick, tick.
Oh,
Yeah.
how did you manage that?
Oh, they do it in the market.
They can make it silent. Nice. We had a nice clock, but it couldn't keep time. So we put it on the table. In the market, they replaced the element and it didn't work.
Oh, I can put the sun. I bought one clock for the temple room. It's the sun I can put here.
Bandhu sange jadi taba ranga parihas. Very dangerous song. It is the one that Gurudev would always have sung at Keshi Ghat. If you want to maintain your worldly relationships, your friendships, your best friends and everything, whatever you do, do not come to Vrindavan. And if by some great misfortune you happen to come to Vrindavan, whatever you do, don't go to Keshi Ghat. And if you happen to go to Keshi Ghat, whatever you do not look upon the face of Govinda, who is smiling sweetly, holding a flute to his lips and enchanting everyone. Don't trust that person with that peacock feather on his head. It will bedazzle you and everything will be finished. You will forget everything. Your material life will be destroyed. Sangsari grihira jego hoi sarvanash. So, oh my friend, whatever you do not go to Keshi Ghat on the banks of Jamuna in Vrindavan.
I told that to my sister in Keshi.
Yeah, that's not
And
nice.
she wanted to take the first plane out of India.
Yeah, it's good to be warned in advance, but sometimes, when we came in 1996, Gurudev had been telling these things, and then we arrived at Keshi Ghat, and he was sitting there, and he had Krishna Das sing the bhajan, and we were like, oh, nice, kirtan. And then Gurudev started telling us this, and we were all laughing, like, oh, he's so cute, and he was laughing more at us, like, it's true. And then he said, oh, one thing. Be careful for that person who is wearing saffron, holding Bhagavatam under his arm. He will cheat you from everything. And when you are left with nothing, as a penniless beggar, weeping and crying, don't blame me, I have warned you. And we were like, ha, and he was like... So, yeah, I remember Sundar Gopal Prabhu, he was telling, I think it was Sundar, he said, I think it was Sundar, that when we give Mahaprasad to people, no, it was Aniruddha, a Gurukuli. He said, it's not fair if you don't tell them what it is. This is going to change your life forever. Warning, be careful. If you take this Mahaprasad, it will change your life. Everything you knew before, all of your attachments and everything will change. If you're willing to take that risk, then take this. He said, it's not fair that we trick people. But anyhow, Krishna is tricky because he knows that we are so, how do you say?
Not able.
Causelessly unwilling to do what is best for ourselves. We keep pushing the button of material intoxication for some quick fix. They tested this on rats and other things, that they would just keep going for that drug although it was killing them to get some intoxication, but it wasn't good for them. And so we keep doing the same thing again and again, that is entering one birth after the next, and it only results in disease, old age, and death. Again, disease, old age, and death with little bits of pleasure. And so Guru and Krishna and Vaishnavas are very merciful. Somehow or other they come to us one way or another and try to get us to take that medicine which will benefit us forever, which will pull us out of this cycle and bring us into the, I don't want to call it a cycle, but they do call it Krishna Sangsar. The endless cycle of nectar and love and affection with Krishna and for Krishna. So, Bandhu Sange Jaritavaranga Parihas is based upon the verse by Rupa Goswami, which you can find in, I think, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Smeram Bhangitraya Parichitam Shachi Vishtirna Drishtim Pankshi Nyastadara Kishalayan Ujwalam Chandrakena Govindakyam Haritanumita Keshitirtopakante Ma Prekshishtais Tavayadi Sake Bandhu Sange Stiranga. And so it has been put into the form of this bhajan. Some people say it's from Bhaktivinoda Thakur, others say it's from anywhere else, but anyhow, it is exactly in line with this verse by Srila Rupa Goswami, and Srila Gurudev more than accepted it. So it is authorized, it is bona fide, it is in line. Really, it is what the gopis are telling each other. Don't go. There's a black snake out there. If it bites you, the poison will never leave. It is so dangerous, so don't do it. It's just reverse psychology. They're saying, run, run, run. Thank you, Savitri, for posting the bhajans. Bruce Izzy, Radhe Radhe, and all the rest of you. Hare Krishna. Bandhu Sangye Jadi Tava Ranga Parihas. Bandhu Sange Jadi Tava Ranga Parihas. Take Abhilash, Take Abhilash, Take Abhilash, Take Abhilash. Bandhu Sange Jadi Tava Ranga Parihas. Bandhu Sange Jadi Tava Ranga Parihas. Tabe Mora Katha Rakho Jeyo Nako Jeyo Nako. Tabe Mora Katha Rakho Jeyo Nako Jeyo Nako. Mathurayo Keshi Tirtho Dhate Rosakash. Mathurayo Keshi Tirtho Bandhu Sange Jadi Tava Ranga Parihas. Bandhu Sange Jadi Tava Ranga Parihas. Govinda Vigraha Dhori Kathaya Chena Hari. Govinda Vigraha Hari Kathaya Chena Hari. Nayane Banki Madrishti Mukhe Mandahas. Nayane Banki किमा दृष्टि ठीक है मुखे मंदहास की त्रिभंगम था वर्ण समुज्वल श्याम की त्रिभंगम था वर्ण समुज्वल श्याम नव किशोलायो शोभा श्री अंगे प्रकाश नव किशोलायो ओ बंधु संगे जदि तब रंग परिहास बंधु संगे जदि तब रंग परिहास अधरे वंशिता अनर्थेरो मूलाधार अधरे अनर्थेरो मूलाधार शिकी चूरा के ओ भाई कोरोना विश्वास शिकी चूरा के ओ भाई कोरोना विश्वास से मूर्ति नयने हेरे के हो नाही घरे फिरे से मूर्ति नयने हेरे के हो नाही घरे फिरे संसारी गृहीरो जेगो होय सर्वनाश संसारी गृहीरो जेगो होय सर्वनाश ताई मोर मने बड़ो त्रास ताई मोर मने बड़ो त्रास घटिबे विपद भारी जेओ नाको हे संसारी घटिबे विपद भारी जेओ नाको हे संसारी मथुरायो केशी तीर्थ घाते रसकाश मथुरायो केशी तीर्थ ओ बंधु संगे जदि तब रंग परिहास बंधु संगे जदि तब रंग परिहास ताके अभिलाष ताके अभिलाष ताके अभिलाष ताके अभिलाष ताके अभिलाष बंधु संगे जदि तब रंग परिहास बंधु संगे जदि तब रंग पर ओ बंधु संगे जदि तब रंग परिहास बंधु संगे जदि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda, Radhe 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 Govinda, oh Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda, Radhe 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 Govinda, oh Radhe Radhe Gopinath Gopinath, Radhe 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 Gopinath Gopinath, oh Radhe Radhe Gopinath Gopinath, Radhe oh Radhe Radhe Gopinath Gopinath, Radhe oh Radhe Radhe Gopinath Gopinath, Radhe. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, oh Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol. Oh Jai Gurudev Gurudev Gurudev, Jai Gurudev Gurudev Gurudev. Oh Jai Prabhupada Prabhupada Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Srila Gurudeva ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol.
You need a table?
That's okay.
I have
Oh, we have one. Okay.
only no cloth on top.
No worries.
There's a cloth here. Is this yours?
Yeah,
This,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the floor.
There's a club, David.
Yeah,
Thank you.
maybe easy.
That'll help my eyes.
I didn't see it before, so. And here.
Thank you. Got it. Okay. गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्रीश्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्तनारायणेति नामिने नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासरि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं निनतारिणम्. First of all, I offer my Dandavat Pranam thousands of times in the dust of the lotus feet of our beloved Srila Gurudev, Nitya Lila Pravishna Vishnupad, Ashtotar Shata Shri Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. In the same thousands of Dandavat Pranam in the dust of the lotus feet of Nitya Lila Pravishna Vishnupad, Ashtotar Shata Shri Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and to all of our Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga, and to all Vaishnavas past, present, and future, including all of you who are present today and virtually, I offer my Dandavat Pranam. Wait. Excuse me. So we are continuing with Going Beyond Vaikuntha. Tomorrow we will be observing the disappearance anniversary of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. So in the evening, meaning when we do our program, we will be speaking about him, which is wonderful because glorifying or remembering the Vaishnavas, this is supremely beneficial for us and removes so many millions of anarthas. By glorifying the Vaishnavas, this helps us to develop attachment to them, and by attachment to them, by serving them, then Krishna and his mercy will come into our lives. Jai Vaishnava Sevile, Achintya Krishna Pai. By serving the Vaishnavas, one can attain the otherwise unattainable Krishna. Achintya means who's inconceivable. So, if we can't even conceive of him, but we can actually attain him, this is amazing. By the mercy of Vaishnavas, this is possible. So, before entering into this transcendental literature, Going Beyond Vaikuntha, first I would like to mention that this is a compilation of the Harikatha of our Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, whose room we are sitting in now, within Gopinath Bhavan. And his classes were based on the teachings of Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad found in Sri Brihad Bhagavatamrita. So before entering into this transcendental literature, we'll first pray in the dust of the lotus feet of our Srila Gurudev and of Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad, that may even a particle of their moods that are present within these pages manifest itself within our hearts. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad ki jai. Krishna Premavati Devi Dasi, Radhe Radhe Dandavat Pranam.
She's coming in January.
She's coming back in January, okay. So Devi gave me a beautiful bookmark so I don't have to randomly search for the last page. How sweet. Can you see? Thank you for the table, by the way. My eyes might not have been able to read so far down. So yesterday we heard from our Srila Gurudev about the kind of disciple who will not attain anything. They're not sincere to receive the mercy of Gurudev properly. And so by trick, they try to make some arrangement and then they make some false claim that I am the disciple of Gurudev. Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami says that one does not have the right to call themselves a disciple if they act independently or whimsically from the teachings of their Gurudev. So if I've received initiation and I run around the world doing exactly the opposite that my Gurudev has told me to do, or I don't follow his instructions, or I'm just representing all kinds of nonsense, then I should not do that in the name of Gurudev or in the name of being his disciple. Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj, our Srila Gurudev, our Srila Prabhupada, they have told that the disciple should act in such a way that no disgrace will come to their Gurudev. And maybe in American culture, or lack of, it's not such a big thing if you do any nonsense activity and, people aren't going to blame your family, they'll blame you. But in India, they'll say, what kind of parents had a child like this? How could they have raised this child with such a disgraceful temperament? They must be rotten to the core. And if they're rotten to the core, then how must their parents have been? And their guru and their path of bhakti and everything about them. So Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj said, not only will the disgrace come to your material family, but it will come to your Gurudev and Guru. And then we hear people running around the world saying, it doesn't matter what we do, nothing can affect our Gurudev. And we did mention this yesterday, that no impurity can actually come on our Gurudev. Because he's transcendental, he's pure. And yet, Sriman Narayan gave the example personally that when the four Kumaras were upset with his two guards, Jay and Vijay, they were thinking, how did this ignorance come upon these two? This place is Vaikuntha. It's supposed to be the realm without disturbance, without duality. To have this kind of vision, they must be unqualified cheaters. They must be fake. We curse you to take birth in the material world of birth and death. Immediately, they thought these people, they're fake. This curse did not have to come to them, but immediately Sriman Narayan came to that place. And what did he say? We know nothing can affect him. He's the source of everything. He is completely pure. How can any material inebriety or curse affect him? And yet he came and he apologized to the four Kumaras for what Jaya and Vijay had done, how they had mistreated them. And he said, whatever the servant does is the responsibility of the master. And if it will please you or appease you, I would not hesitate to lop off my own arm or even my own head as recompense for offending you. And he said that just as if you see a white spot, like this, what do they call it? Vitiligo? They used to call it white leprosy. If you see it, Srimad Narayan said, if you see one spot on the body, you should understand that it is systemic. It is through the whole system. And so he was personally taking responsibility. In the same way, what we do, how we act, how we project into the world, this does come to our Gurudev. The criticism will come. Or the glorification. And that will also go to our Guru Varga, that will go to the path that we're following, the path of bhakti, our Guru Parampara, the entire thing. So Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj said we should be aware of this, that we will be the ones responsible for bringing infamy to all of them. So there's a big responsibility upon someone who has accepted the role of disciple to act in such a way that no spot or no infamy or no criticism comes to our Gurudev and Guru Varga. In this connection, Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj, he mentions this term, Ebe Jash Ghushuk Tribhuvana, within our Guru Puja Bhajan. Ebe Jash Ghushuk Tribhuvana. We sing it, but most people don't think what it means. And they say, oh, may your fame be spread all over the three worlds. Yash means fame. And Tribhuvan means three worlds. May your fame spread. He said, how will his fame, how will Gurudev's fame spread all over the three worlds? Does it just go on its own? He said, no, it must be spread. But how will it be spread? It will be spread by the behavior of the disciples. When others see the character of the disciples, they will think, wow, how wonderful must his Gurudev be? And they feel that conviction, that nishta, and they desire that I also want to be like that. This will bring glory to the Guru. One personality in this connection, Lokanath Goswami, an associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very close associate, never wanted to accept disciples. And in fact, he gave so much transcendental information, means pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and teachings, to Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami for writing in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita on one condition. You do not put my name in there, not once. So what could he do? He received it all, he placed all the information, but did not put his name. This is the humility of Lokanath Goswami. So he was kind of relatively unknown because he wouldn't allow his name to be known. But one personality took shelter of him, cried and begged for his mercy. That is Sri Narottam Das Thakur. Do we know of any other disciple of Lokanath Goswami other than Narottam Das? But how famous of that one real disciple, right? So if we can become like that, and we should have the hope that we must become like that one day. It has to be. Otherwise, all of the hard work of our Guru Varga is in vain. It is useless. Why would they waste their time and energy trying to encourage us to awaken that mood if we cannot develop that or become that? So even though it might seem so far away, still our Gurudev would always tell us, don't be hopeless, never be hopeless. So by our behavior, by the precept that we set, by our own practice, then the fame of our Gurudev and Guru Varga will be spread everywhere. He's warning us about this fake disciple named Kabir who wanted to receive mantra from Ramananda Acharya, a Ramanuja Vaishnava. But this Kabir was a first-class Mayavadi, Nirvisheshavadi. And so Ramananda did not want to give him initiation because he was not truly sincere. He just wanted to take something but did not want to give something. And as we mentioned yesterday, the Guru-disciple relationship is a relationship. Guru accepts the disciple, but there are conditions. And the disciple accepts the Guru, and there are conditions. So it should be that there is a time for investigation. That I will see, as Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, how do they walk? How do they talk? How do they act? What is their nature? Is this person actually capable of awakening within me the desire for Krishna Bhakti Rasa and to give me assurance of attainment of that? And they will look at us. Is this person really sincere, or do they want any other thing? Are they coming for name, for fame, for position, maybe money, for any kind of sense gratification? Why are they here? And they should investigate. In the past, the Guru would have all the students in the Gurukul, and he would see their nature, how they would speak, how they would act, how they would eat, how they would sleep. If they were restless in their sleep, if they were composed, and they could determine their natures, and from that, Chatur Varnam Mayashishtam Guna Karma Vibhagasha, the Guru could determine the nature over a period of time of each student and then place them accordingly within their Varna, within society. This one's character is like a Brahmin. His nature is like Shastra says a Brahmin should be. Not because of birth, but by guna and karma, by their qualities and by their activities. Oh, this one's temperament is like a Kshatriya. This one is like a Vaishya. This one is like Shudra. And it's not that any of them are good or bad or any of this. It is according to their own specific nature. And then they could be peaceful within that, not trying to do something else which is not within their nature. It seems that Gita Jayanti is flowing through, coming, because Krishna told Arjuna that one should do their own duty, even if they can do someone else's duty better. Because if your nature is to be a carpenter, but you want to make money, so you struggle and become a lawyer. You will never be satisfied in your life because you're not moving according to your nature. And so Krishna said, better to be within your nature and be satisfied than to struggle to even do something else perfectly, but it's not within your nature, because it will actually create distress, difficulty, and problems in society because of unnecessary tension. So coming back to the point here, Kabir wanted to receive initiation from this Ramananda, and one night he laid in the path where Ramananda was walking. Ramananda Acharya could not see him, tripped over him, and when he tripped over him, he's like, Ram bolo Ram, Ram bolo Ram. And then Kabir said, oh, you have given me mantra, you have the name of Ram. But nothing changed in the heart of Kabir. So by cheating, he received this mantra, but it wasn't that his guru was actually bestowing this mantra. When Guru gives Harinam, he places Krishna within the heart with intention. Just like when Gurudev did Pram Pratishtha of Radha Gopinath. You witnessed. There was intention. He's calling Krishna, Srimati Radhika, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You should enter into these forms and receive the worship of your devotee. I am calling you for this purpose. Srila Bhakti-Vigyam Bharati Maharaj said, until any pure devotee of that caliber tells Thakurji that you should leave, they are bound to remain in those forms because Krishna is bound by the request of his devotee. Which means we must be careful for aparad. So many people, they say, oh yes, I received Thakurji from Gurudev. He did Pram Pratishtha, but I have to go on vacation, so I'm going to put them in a box for 2 weeks. Then this is severe seva aparad. And as a result, so many problems come in one's material life. So in the same way that Gurudev does Pram Pratishtha of Thakurji, he does Pram Pratishtha of Thakurji in our heart with Harinam. He places Krishna there, and he tells us that you should worship Krishna. How? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And also with our mantra, Gopal mantra, Kama Gatri, etc. We should worship Krishna like that. Gurudev told Sudevi in a letter that you should worship Giriraj by heart like I do. How did Raghunath Das Goswami worship Giriraj? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, you should make a mala, a garland for him every day. With what? Your tears. You should bathe him with your tears, and the mala should be Harinam, Hare Krishna. This is how Raghunath Das Goswami worshipped his Giriraj Maharaj, with his tears and with Mahamantra. So, this is how Gurudev gives us mantra, not that you lay in front of him in the middle of the night, trip him, and he says the name of Ram, and oh, you've given me Harinam. This is not how you receive the mercy of Guru and Krishna. So Gurudev said that this Kabir, he didn't develop in any way, he simply remained a first-class Mayavadi. Because not only is he trying to cheat, but he's also endangering his Gurudev, or this person that he's supposedly aspiring for. So this is aparad. So now coming to Gop Kumar. Gop Kumar was saying such things that it inspired full faith in the Brahmana. So this Brahman was the Mathura Brahman, who was ordered by Mahadev to come back to Vrindavan and Mathura. There he met Gop Kumar. Here, the Brahman said, I have come from afar, and in my heart there is a strong desire to know one thing. What is sadhya, the final goal, and sadhana, the method to attain it? Does this sound familiar? Where do you recognize it from? In Sanatana Goswami's meeting with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sanatana Goswami asked these questions to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is my duty? What is my goal? What is the process to attain it? Who am I? Why am I here? Why am I suffering? He asked all of these questions. So now he's placing the essence of the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu here. What is sadhya, the final goal, and what is sadhana, the method to attain it? Srila Gurudev would always couple these words together. He wanted us to understand that sadhana doesn't just mean to practice something. That's not sadhana. Sadhana means kriti sadhya bhavet sadhya bhava sarana vida. It is the process to attain a particular goal. If there is no goal, the sadhya, then what we are doing cannot be called sadhana. Sadhana means the process to attain a particular goal. And in our case, the goal of our sadhana bhakti, is to attain bhav bhakti, or bhav. And the goal of bhav bhakti is to attain prem. So the sadhana of bhav is to attain prem, and our current sadhana, or this process, is to attain bhav. So Srila Gurudev would always make sure that we understood this point. There must be a goal. I'll give you a quick example. I went to university for 4 years, and I was thinking, maybe I'll be a doctor, an osteopath, or maybe a naturopath, or anything like that. But I wasn't sure. So I took a lot of classes. And then I had a few units that I had to fill up. So I took a piano class, a singing class, a tennis class, a racquetball class, many science classes, sculpting with clay class, art class, so many things, mathematics, chemistry, physics, this and that, philosophy, you name it. I just filled up my units. And 4 years later, because I had not selected a goal, a major, guess what kind of degree I got? Nothing. The result of my 4 years of university was a lot of information, but no certificate. And I had no goal along the way. So if there's no goal, like Krishna says, I mentioned it from yesterday, one who is multi-pointed, whose intelligence is multi-pointed, will never attain to any destination. Fortunately, Srila Gurudev entered into our lives around that time, and so I can't directly attribute it to my not knowing what I wanted to do, but finally, Gurudev came there, and so then he gave me purpose. But until that time, in my public education in university, I had no goal, so I attained nothing. So
Krishna and Gurudev trained you up for this.
They gave me a personal example of what wasting time looks like.
No, but also you get to learn all these skills.
But not enough to learn anything. Because I didn't focus on any one of those things. I just got a little bit of everything. So they call it a jack of all trades, master of nothing.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
But very beneficial
That's
for
been
Krishna
advocated in my
bhakti.
life story also, that it's been like that, and I always regretted that why couldn't I just be good at one thing, like really good at one thing, because I know a little bit of everything, and it's, but it may not have helped me, but I feel that that has helped me actually to be in service of many, because it's not that I can only serve one person for one thing.
That's
I can
what I
actually
think.
serve many, so many,
It's
with different things that we need. So now finally I am at peace with it, that it makes sense, because I always wanted to be in Seva, and I can actually serve, in different ways with whatever little bit of I know of, little bit of everything.
Yes, that's good. So that you can become one-pointed and serve one. Who is the one that we are aspiring to serve?
I did one thing and Gurudev said, give it up.
Who is the one that we are aspiring to serve? Because Krishna says, Mam ekam sharanam vraja. Surrender unto me exclusively. So Gurudev asked, what aspect of Krishna are we going to surrender unto exclusively? Because there's so many millions of aspects. Ha! Tunga Vidya was there. Srimati Radhika, that aspect of Krishna we will surrender unto exclusively. Specifically. That is the meaning of Radha Paksha. That is not devoid of Krishna. Her heart, her mind, her every atom of her being is saturated with Krishna. And so service to Srimati Radhika will instantly, automatically go to Krishna. But we will serve Krishna via the medium of Srimati Radhika. Very good. So, sadhya and sadhana. If this question is not within a disciple, then he will never reach the desired goal. When Mahaprabhu was in East Bengal, it was Tapan Mishra. Tapan Mishra asked him, what is our sadhya and sadhana? By asking this question, a disciple will please his guru very much. And the guru will reply, oh, what a beautiful question you have asked. A disciple will be thinking, until now I have been unable to ascertain what our sadhya is. Who should we worship and how should we worship or perform that worship? What is our necessity? To whom will we go and how will we get to him? So this question, this is beyond basic existential questioning, which Sanatana Goswami asked to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This comes into spiritual existential questioning. What is my goal? Who is my Ishtadev? And how will I relate with my Ishtadev? Specifically, what is my goal and what is the process to get there and to attain to that? Therefore, from the very beginning of our spiritual practice, we must know what is sadhana and what is sadhya. Which path should I take? And by traveling along this path, what will I attain? Sudevi got the answer right as well, Sri Radha. By traveling along this path, what will I attain? This knowledge is given only in a real sampradaya. In some sampradayas, we don't even find this. So in our path specifically, the path of Rupa Goswami, those who are following in the line of Rupa Goswami are known as Rupanugas. And we are aspirants for a particle of dust from the lotus feet of those true Rupanugas, the true followers of Sri Rupa Goswami. But very, very clearly, our path is delineated. What is our goal? What is our hope? What is our aspiration? To such a fine point, no wiggle room has been left. Maybe this, maybe that. When I was young, it was like, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? When I came to Gurudev, it was very clear. We should only aspire for one thing. No? Gurudev said, if Krishna were ever to stand in front of you and ask you, what do you want? What can I give you? He said, there should only be one prayer. Shyama Sundar, Shikanda Shekara, Smerahasa Murli Manohara, Radhika Rasikamang Kripanidhe, Svapriya Charana Kinkaring Kuru. Oh Shyama Sundar, oh Krishna, oh you whose head is bedecked with a beautiful peacock feather, Shikanda Shekara, Smerahasa, who's smiling so sweetly, Murli Manohara, who is playing his flute and charming the entire universe. If you can give me anything, I only want this. Radhika Rasikamang Kripanidhe Svapriya Charana Kinkaring Kuru. I only want to become a kinkari, a maidservant at the feet of your dear most beloved Srimati Radhika. This prayer we should have for Krishna. But Gurudev gave us even more specifics, because what is the line of Rupa Goswami? And how do we know how to follow? Through the Prayojan Acharya Raghunath Das Goswami. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't keep him for himself. When Raghunath finally went to the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, where did Mahaprabhu place him? In the care of Swarup Damodar Goswami. Swaruper Raghu. The Raghunath of Swarup Damodar Goswami. Who is Swarup Damodar Goswami in Radha Krishna Lila? Lalita Sakhi. So, my goal is Radha Dasyam in the group of Lalita Sakhi under the guidance of Sri Rupa. So it is Radha Dasyam, Lalita Sakir Gan, Rupa Manjari Anugatya. Very specific. There's no wiggle room. It is so clear and so specific. It doesn't leave room for maybe this, if that, speculation. It doesn't. It gives us such a clear focus and a clear goal. And this is very beneficial. I think the traditional Indian marriage system is like that too. This is your husband, this is your wife. I know you're still young, but that's the person for you, and that's it, done. You don't have to go through that stress of worrying about who am I going to marry, what's going to happen, what if this, what if that. It's already fixed. Then your mind can be set, peaceful. But going through what we go through in the West, there's a turmoil, it's like, will anyone want me? Will anyone love me? And then you're looking this way and then you're rejected, and you look this way and you're rejected, and then maybe you find someone and then still you're rejected, and it's like, it's so distressing. This is our goal. This is what we are made for. This is the nature of our soul. We don't need to speculate, run here, there, think about this and that, and try to figure it out. It's already the nature of our soul. So why do we need to figure it out? Our great Mahajans before us, Rupanuga Mahajana. It's mentioned in our, the Krishna Hoite Chaturmukha, our Guru Parampara Bhajan. All of these persons in our Rupanuga Guru Varga, they are Mahajan. Great personalities. They have walked this path. They have cleared the path of any thorns, any dangers or anything. And it is so clean and clear and open and delineated. There is no other path that has such a clean, distinct instruction and path to perfection, and such a shortcut as well. We don't see any other path like that. There's so many hazy conceptions, but our Guru Varga have given everything so concisely. Shraddha, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav, Prem, Sneha, Man, Pranay, Rag, Anurag, Bhav, Mahabhav, Modan, Madan. One thing after the other, every little thing is mapped out, and we could see each stage along the way, what kind of association we should keep, what kind we should avoid, what is our goal, what is happening within the realm of our goal, how we will serve within that goal, what our eternal function is of our own soul. Everything is so beautifully and perfectly mapped out that we don't need to figure it out. We've spent trillions of lifetimes trying to figure it out on our own, and until now we have failed because we're still stuck. But finally, Krishna's mercy has manifested in our life and given us a clear map to a clear goal. And that goal is worth more than millions of treasures of this world. So I'll tell you what I asked Gurudev and what he responded when I was in Fiji, and then we'll end here. I asked Gurudev how I can develop love for Guru, for you, and then for Radha and Krishna. And he said, when you realize, understand, and appreciate. And then he paused. And he said, appreciate. What a valuable treasure Gurudev is giving. More valuable than millions of treasures of this world, without expecting anything in return. When you begin to understand this, then automatically your love for Guru will develop. And then from there, and he made this motion with his hand, as if it's an automatic secondary side effect. And then from there, very easily for Radha and Krishna. So when Gurudev would say Guru Nishta is the backbone of bhakti, or Narottam Das Thakur is saying Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma, the only way to attain pure bhakti is by taking shelter of the lotus feet of Shri Guru. One after another instructions and leelas and pastimes prove this, that by holding on tightly to the lotus feet of Shri Guru, by that we can attain our highest goal. Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati. Right? Attachment to the lotus feet of Shri Guru, that means his moods, his teachings, his instructions, his line of thought, what he has given, what he wants us to attain. This will bring us to the highest perfection. Aise Uttama Gati, the highest destination. Jai Prasade Pure Sarva Asha. So my only hope, my only necessity is to receive the unconditional mercy of Gurudev. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai, पतित पावन श्री जय, प्रेम पुरुषोत्तम सचिनंदन गौर हरि की जय, राधा गोपीनाथ जू की जय, राधा विनो बिहारी जू की जय, गिरिराज महाराज की जय, हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय, गोविंद बिहाम वैकुंठ की जय, श्री सनातन गोस्वामी पार की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, समागत गौर भक्त की जय, श्री गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. Do you think it's still too dusty downstairs?
Maybe not to check. The dust has settled.
It was even coming in here before, and there was a lot of allergens floating around.
And once we came here, they kind of stopped.
It seems to have settled a bit.
And then they dusted the floor.
Okay.
Clean with water now the floor.
Okay. So then the dust will settle, and then they'll have to clean one more time.
Yeah, but that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay.
but I think it's not in the air anymore.
Radhe Radhe Manorama. It's Devi's mother. How are your cheeks? She had to go to the dentist. She's like, okay. Radhe Radhe Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow.
And this other Manorama, you know?
She's here. She was here. Srila Gurudev ki jai. And tomorrow, as we told you, is Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada's Tirobhav disappearance day celebration. So we will be discussing about him. Okay. Hare Krishna. Radhe Radhe. Oh.